I'm your host, Kimmi Nunley, #1 notary educator in the States. What's going on? How is everyone? We'll let YouTube does what it does, what it do. And then we will also welcome those who will listen to the podcast and those who will watch the replay. We are doing more notary training today here on the platform. And also going to release, if you haven't already seen it, my new Becoming a Notary Signing Agent book. Booyah! That's the book. And it's not that complicated, as we already say. How is everyone? We'll get right into it. Today we are talking about what are initial disclosures. That is part of the loan signing. You need to know what it is. Oh, I thought I had finished eating my banana. I'll wait until the live is over. Hey, let's welcome everyone. Let me eat a piece of it. I thought I had finished it. Sorry. But we're just having a little chit chat, right? Welcome everyone. See, we got some new people in the room. So we are talking about what are initial disclosures. Have you guys heard that term? Those that are here already, have you heard that when it comes to loan signing? What are initial disclosures? Are you doing them? First, just tell me, have you heard the term before? And I'll explain what it is. Have you heard the term initial disclosures? Let me know. 1 for yes, 0 for no. Goose egg. 1 for yes, 0 for no. Have you heard the term initial disclosures? Okay. We're going to hop right into it in just a second. See if we have any takers on the answer. Okay. No worries. I'm going to tell you what it is. So when you are a loan signing agent, let's just get to basics really quick. Jetta's saying she hasn't heard that term yet. Thank you, Jetta. Appreciate it. So let's get right into it. So if you're a notary loan signing agent, executive signing agent, all of these fancy terms, at the end of the day, you're just a notary. But you do have a little bit more training and you know how to typically do or execute loan documents. So part of that process and some of the packages I've been going over the last few days, I went over a buyer's package, I went over a seller's package, I went over a loan modification package. And today I'm going over what initial disclosures are. And again, all things can be found in my new book, Become a Notary Signing Agent. And guess what, guys? It's not that complicated. So what is initial disclosures? It is just that. It is the initial process when someone is trying to get a mortgage, okay? Typically, these people are veterans. You will see a lot of veterans. They may be retired military. They could be family members of military. And those applications, in my experience, tend to take a little bit longer because they're typically an older crowd, an older clientele that is applying for some type of loan. And sometimes they may be dealing with cognitive issues. They may move a little bit slower, but on the application, they're asking them such things as what is your name, your address, etc. They're getting their finances. So this is why they use notaries to go out and do the application. There are no notarizations actually involved in this particular package. There are no notarizations. But they use notaries because we're trusted, and then we are receiving a lot of their information. So again, when you do initial disclosures, some of the things that you may have to receive from the client, they will give you certain documents to upload for the signing company, are copies of their pay stubs, copy of their retirement income, okay, their insurance, their homeowner's policy. So these are different documents that they may ask you as the notary to collect from the client. So that particular job description, when you receive it, is going to be called initial disclosures. Now, most of the time, nobody puts what that is. So it's just the application. So I find some of my notaries may be afraid of them, may not want to take them. And they're like, oh, no, I don't want to do that because, you know, they don't know what it is. But it's nothing to be afraid of. Okay. And that's why we teach you so thoroughly, either by means of the Notary Signing Agent course that we have. Okay. That's a course, self-paced. And then we also go over in our live weekly sessions with our mentorship program, or you can learn all about becoming a notary signing agent, again, with my new book, Become a Notary Signing Agent. And it's not that complicated. So I do a deep dive into the different packages that you will see as a notary signing agent, okay? So that's why this is really it's a quick read. It gives you everything you need to know to start your notary signing agent business, to be a great one too. Hey, Lori W, how are you? We missed you in session last week. I gave you a shout out. I don't know if you saw the replay or not. And I didn't officially welcome Jetta either. Welcome officially, Jetta. I did say thank you. I think I said hello too. Yeah, Lori, we missed you in session last week. And I actually, like I said, I gave you a shout out about your pricing. That was amazing. How you took your job from one point to the next point. You did that. So I was really proud of you. Hey, Lisa. What's going on, Lisa? Anyways, so that's what initial disclosures are. You do need to familiarize yourself with the different types of packages so you're not afraid to accept any assignment. It doesn't mean you have to know every single thing within the package, but you do need to know what it is. Because a lot of times, like I said, some of my notaries are like, no, I don't want to do that package because I don't know what it is. I'm scared, you know. So Lori W says, thank you. I was bobbing and weaving, had strong foundation from you, helped me to know what I needed to do. You are so welcome, because that was a tricky situation. Everything kept changing. It was very tricky. So thank you for the shout out too. My pleasure. And you are doing amazing in the mentorship program. You really are. Lisa's helping us, for those who may not know, over in chat this week. She's making a lot of progress too, amazingly. And I'm just so proud of everyone. Our people are doing some amazing things. I'll talk about mentorship in just a moment, but I wanted to kind of wrap up our session that we were talking about here with the initial disclosure. So don't be afraid. What does that typically pay? Those assignments can be anywhere from 75. I've seen them as high as 100. Typically they try to come in at the lower end, like everything else now, around 50. But I always suggest trying to, if you have a valid reason to, not just because you want to, but I always recommend trying to counter offer. So those assignments typically take around, let's say, an hour. And again, that's going to depend on your client, because a lot of times initial disclosures are something related to the veterans, and it just takes longer. It just takes longer. Again, they can have cognitive issues, just age. Sometimes they really want to do a deep dive into what is in the documents. They're not 100% sure what they're doing, why they're doing it, if they should do it. So then you have to stop and call the person who assigned it to you. We don't answer all those questions. We have to stop and we have to get the person that assigned it. Hit that like button. Lori, thank you. Please hit the like button. Please hit the like button for me, people. So anyway, so that's all I got on initial disclosures. Again, I will encourage you, for all things notary signing agent, check out the new book. You can get it at notaryeducatorsllc.com under the book collection. Become a notary signing agent. And guess what? It's not that complicated. So what questions do you all have for me today? What's going on in these notary streets? Las calles de notaria. What's going on? What's going on? Something's going on over in chat. I'm not sure what it is, but I keep getting alerts. Lisa, are you able to handle that? And then if not, let me know what's going on. If you could just tell me right quick here what's going on in chat, because I see a lot of activity. Let me tell you about the mentorship while I wait on your questions really quick. So our mentorship program, that's what I'm talking to now. Lisa is a part of it. Lori's a part of it. Our mentorship program gives you access to all 16 courses, and you have access to Notarize Like a Pro. The apostille training even is included. The wedding officiant course, remote online notary, just an introduction to that. Specialty, your estate/trust, everything you need to do your notary business, literally. That's why this whole year I'm like, no more excuses. Zero excuses in 2025. That's it, because I'm giving you everything. Now, I can't speak for any other notary trainer, mentor, whatever, but I am giving you everything you need to succeed in 2025. Now it's going to be up to you. Okay. And all of that is $47 per month. And you cancel whenever you want to. You don't have to send me an email. Hey, Kimmi, I'm canceling. You don't have to. You just go into your account and you cancel when you want to within a day or two before your payment date. Okay. Because if you don't, it will roll over until the next month. All right. You also get access to all the replays. You also have access to weekly membership, weekly meetings rather. We meet weekly, different topics, and always coaching every single week live. Also via the chat that we're mentioning right now. And let me ask Lisa what's going on over there. She already kind of, let's see. Lisa says, oh, it's nothing severe. She just checked. Thank you, Lisa. And she says they're talking about the awesome journals. Okay, cool. Thank you. Oh, Lisa, nice point. So let me get right into that really quick, since Lisa just brought it up. So I did release these new journals, guys, and they cover everything you need in your notary journal. And they are just so doggone cute. And the one that they're talking about in chat, when I left and looked at it earlier, was this purple one. One of our mentees has purple as her theme color, and she set that thing off, y'all. She got this purple journal with her purple cards, and everything looks so pretty. And I told her I'm sure that's making her have more confidence. So the journals also come in paperback and hardback. This hardback is really nice. So it's 10 different ones to choose from. I only have 4 of them here, but there are actually 10 that you can choose from. And Lori's saying the journals are fantastic, have everything that you need. And I tried to do that as a notary, of course. I know what's required. And some journals have a whole lot of fluff in it. You don't need that. The journal has everything you need, except for California. Now, I'll push back on my California people. There's a space for a thumbprint. But other than California, the journal is sufficient for every single notary, okay? Let's see. We got some more comments. Kim says, I love this. No excuses. Yeah, Kim, no more not for, and great name, by the way. But no more excuses. I cannot, and I don't teach in Facebook no more. I'm not trying to teach you over in Facebook. I can't teach you in a quick phone call. I cannot teach you in Instagram. People try to, hey, I'm on this signing. Can you help me with this? I cannot. I mean, it better be something like 2 seconds, because other than that, I cannot teach you something that everyone else is investing their time and energy into learning. Now, once you have a foundation, that's where I can call you on the phone real quick if you're stuck at a signing, or you could drop it in our chat and I can help you really quick. But if you have zero foundation and you out there notarizing, you know what I say. If you don't know your business, you have no business doing business. And that's just facts, okay? So we're not being mean this year, okay? We're not being mean, but we just speaking facts. And facts are you have to have a foundation. So no more of that just trying to wing it, trying to fake it. I think I know it. I might know it. Either you pregnant or you not. Okay? All right. Samuel says this is his first time here. Welcome, Samuel. I'm glad you made the live. Lori says the journals are fantastic. Has everything that you need. Thank you, Lori. I love it. Thank you. And Kim says, I was looking for a hot pink one, but I'm just going to get the purple one. Oh, no, Kim. There is a purple. There's a pink. There is a pink. It's like pink and white, though. So there is a pink one there. So look at that one prior to making your decision, okay? And then there's also this one. There's also this one that has the pink and the yellow. Maybe I do need to just do a hot pink one. I might add one more, just a hot pink. Because I'm a hot pink girl, too. You know that. You already know this. So I might add one hot pink one. I might do that when I get off of here, Kim. Okay? But there is a pink one out there. It's kind of pink with like a white and gray. It's not as deep as that purple is, but maybe I should find, maybe I'll do one more, a hot pink one. Because I was going to get rid of the single flower one, but people love that journal. So what may not be my favorite is somebody else's favorite. So I'll do one hot pink one, and then I should have everybody covered. Because we got cars for the guys. We got 2 different cars. We got dogs. Oh, my guys, this is my favorite. And y'all know I'm not a big pet lover. It's not that I don't like them. I just don't like them on me. But this animal one, people love this one. I think between the top 3, this is the front, and it's the back. And it comes in hardback, too. It's beautiful. The top 3 sellers are this one, the purple, and the black marble. Those are the top 3. Top 3. And this one is a strong contender. They love the butterfly with the pink flower. So I'll do one more hot pink one. I'll do that as soon as I get off of here. I'll get that in the making because it takes about 5 to 7 days for Amazon to even say, okay. Yeah, Kim, so just wait on that one. Yeah, Lori got the black marble, so she's in the top 3. She's in the 3-pack. Lori, are you in the 3-pack with that Google business page too? Are you in a 3-pack with that one? So she's in the 3-pack. 3-pack for Google Business, for those of you who do not know, is when somebody pulls up a notary in your area. Are you in the 3-pack? Are you in a 3-pack? That means the top 3 people. Now, if you're on page 8, your business probably is not rocking and booming and rocking, shaking and whatever. Okay, you got to be in that top 3. If somebody got to scroll to page 3 to find you, or page 2, you're not going to be called. You're not. Hey, Helena, what's up? What's up? Thank you, Lori, too, about the journal. I appreciate it. So yeah, are you guys in the 3-pack? If you're not, you need to get in training so you can learn how, or I'm going to give you a few tips right now. Okay. Lori says she haven't checked. I need to know. I need to know. Yeah, check and see if you're in the 3-pack. If you're not in the 3-pack, that Google page needs to be maximized. Okay. What does that be maximized? Is it like a dry piece of toast? Or does your Google page look like an edible arrangement? Let me show you my sofa. My little sofa set here. Hold on. Can I flip it? Do you see those bright colors right there? This is how I live. I'm bright. Do you see that? Do you see that? Those bright colors. Green, orange, bright. Now, everybody don't have to live like that. Okay, I'm not saying you got to be bright like me. But what I am saying, though, if that couch, if you just see, let me show you. Imagine that those pillows were just gray, okay? Imagine that they were just gray. You would be like, oh, this is kind of boring, right? Just all gray. No white, no black, no nothing, just gray, right? And those pillowcases actually came from, oh, thank you. Let me, who was that? Helena. Thank you so much. Those pillowcases, actually, they're old pillows. And I'll give you another little gem. This ain't even notary related, but the pillow covers came from Amazon. Yeah, they came from Amazon. The green one with the orange and the swirl in it. And I bought that orange cover too, because I was trying to bring some color into this room. And again, so my point in bringing up the pillows or whatever anyway is just to show you that color is so important. Your website is so important. If it's not memorable, people aren't going to want to do business with you. You know, what's some other things that make you stand out? Having some color on there, getting those reviews, making sure your products and services are listed. Okay. And we have a whole Google My Business training. If you need that, you can buy all the courses separately, or they're part of mentorship, whatever you prefer. The mentorship is $47 per month, or a coupon code is WIN, WIN 2025 for all things notary on the courses, on the individual courses. Okay. Because some people are like, well, I want to own my course. I'm not really interested in mentorship. You know, no worries. You can cancel mentorship at any time. Another common question I get is, well, I don't really want to come to the mentorship program, but I want to do the courses. And that's fine too. I've been thinking about another subset of another membership level. While I got you guys, I'm going to ask y'all, because this is where I get my best feedback. Just ask the people what they want. I've been thinking about a smaller package that only consists of like maybe 2 to 3 of the major courses that you need, and have a smaller entry point, but it would not come with any mentorship. It don't come with no replays. It don't come with anything. So let me know what you guys' thoughts are on that. I don't think I'm going to do it. I'll be honest with you, because I find that the best way for you to succeed is to have access to us. Now, again, I don't know. So you tell me what you think. Do you think some of you would appreciate a smaller entry point? The membership is $47 per month, and it would only give you access to, if I did a smaller package, to like maybe 3 of the major things you need to just start. But the mentorship, of course, gives you everything. So let's see. Let's go back to the comments. Let's see. We got Helena says, I was just sworn in yesterday. I love your videos. Oh, congratulations, Helena. What state are you in? Yeah, congrats. And thank you for that. Loving the videos. We've been doing this now for a few years, and actually more than a few. And we love YouTube. We love teaching. We love educating. We love being notaries. Everybody at Notary Educators love being a notary. I mean, that's just facts. They like, dog, is that all y'all do? Is that all y'all do? Talk about notary? Yes, that's what we do. That's what we do. We talk about being a notary and Notary Educators. Okay. Thank you, Helena. I appreciate it. So what state are you in? Lisa says, make sure you guys join a mentorship. You won't regret it. Thank you so much, Lisa. I appreciate that. I really do. Then Helena. Oh, Helena's in California. Okay. So Helena, what are because my journal may be okay for California also. Do you know any specifics? I know you guys have to have a thumbprint and you have to list what kind of document you're actually notarizing. Are you even familiar with your processes for California yet? Excuse me, what you need to have in your journal? That's why I said the journal for California may be the only one, but even then you can list what documents you have. I mean, you ain't typically sitting there notarizing 50 documents. So there's extra space here for you to put in there. You have an affidavit, you have a jurat, whatever you have. So let me know if you could think of something. But other than California, the journal is compliant for all states because most of y'all ain't required to even have a journal. Okay. Now, you've been rocking with me for any length of time. You already know I always say you need to have a journal. Now, for the first time this year, Georgia has come up with the idea that guess what? You should have a journal when it comes to real estate documents. Well, guess what? Kimmi goes against that and says you need a journal for everything. I do not stamp any document without recording it in my journal. I do not do any apostille without recording it in my journal. There's a space for everything in your journal. Your apostilles, your ink fingerprinting, everything you need is in this journal. There's a sample oath in there, pricing. There's place to put your pricing, what you charge your client. There are sample screening questions. Everything you need, I even included in the journal because this year, for real, guys, I want everybody to win. We are going to win. If you work with me and you put in the work, you will win. I have no other way to say that. I have zero other way. There's no other way to say it. Let's see what we have. Lori says, I think that there is value in going on in all the Notary Mentor program. I have been following Kimmi for almost a full year. Before I signed up for mentorship during that year, I did nothing. That's true, Lori. Lori, yeah, that's true. That's true. Lori had been watching. Lori came to a live event I did. I need to start doing more of those too. I did a free Facebook thing, and Lori came to that. It was a Zoom, and fortunately she did because I think it was the next day you had that 15 people signing. Yeah, signing with 15 different the group signing you did. So she came to that, and Lori been on fire ever since. Lori's been on fire ever since. Everybody's circumstances is different. Some people cannot do it every day. You know, they're not doing it full time. Some people are doing it part time. So I get that, you know, but the business will do what you want it to do for you. That's what I'll say. Because somebody just asked me recently, well, is it still worth it becoming a notary? Yeah, it is. It is. Documents are still being notarized every single day. Every single day, documents are being notarized. Now, are you going to be the notary on the document? That's the real question. Documents are being notarized in Georgia, Alabama, California, New York, okay, Maine, Connecticut, every single state, nationwide. Boom, boom, boom. Documents are moving. Documents are moving. Are you going to be the notary? That's the real question. If you're not ready right now, you are not going to be the notary. If you don't have proper training, you should not be the notary. Okay, if you're on your commission, you still sitting on the sidelines, still thinking him and high. Oh, I don't know, it's not space for me. What if Wendy's felt that way? What if Five Guys felt that way? They were like, you know what? McDonald's selling hamburgers. Ain't no place for me to sell hamburgers. Is that really the truth? McDonald's is the number one restaurant, period. Okay? Period. McDonald's. Everybody knows McDonald's. Your baby. Ask your baby right now what the yellow M mean. They know. Okay? They probably pointing trying to go get a Happy Meal as we speak. I had some friends I was with the other day. It was so funny. And we were just talking. I said, yeah, I said, the kids love Chick-fil-A. They was like, no, they like McDonald's. Now, they may like some things at Chick-fil-A, but they want to go to McDonald's because McDonald's have toys in their Happy Meal. Everybody else don't have toys. They just have a Happy Meal with a book. Chick-fil-A got a book. Now, who want to read a book? Now, should they be reading books? Yes, but let's market to the children. McDonald's is excellent at that. They give you one little toy, you got to come back next week for the next one, right? That's been going on since I was a kid. Okay? I'm like, I really want the purple rainbow kitty or whatever. Hello Kitty. Oh, but no, not this week. This week they got orange. Next week they got yellow. You can't get the purple one for almost a month later. But you know it's coming. So your kid keeps saying, Mommy, take me to McDonald's. My point being is McDonald's is the number one hamburger place. But guess what? Who came after McDonald's? Let's go way after Wendy's and Burger King, okay? They was kind of all up there around the same time, right? Since all those top three, so let's do our top three. We got McDonald's, Wendy's, and Burger King, right? Who's come since then? Who's come since then? So is there room for you? Yeah. Hey, can you say Steak and Shake? Can you say Shake Shack? Okay. Can you say Five Guys? Right? How about that other one? Everything's kind of $5. Oh, they sell hot dogs too. Cookout. Can you say Cookout? Can you say Rallies? Can you say Checkers? So is there room for you in your notary business? Heck yes. Okay? There's no other way to say that. You want to put another word in there? Beep. Yes. Okay? Beep. Yes. There's room for you. So what if all those other hamburger places said, you know what? McDonald's got this. We good. I'm not going to open my hamburger place because of McDonald's. Right? Okay, let's do the same thing with chicken. Okay, let's do the same thing with chicken. Number one chicken place, KFC, or used to be. Now it's Chick-fil-A. Now it's probably Chick-fil-A. But KFC, when I was growing up, finger looking freaking good. Okay? But now Chick-fil-A with the cows and everything. They even got me and Jeffrey hooked. We spend a lot of time at Chick-fil-A, y'all. I'm trying to wean myself off of that, though, because one, it's just too many chemicals for me. I've been watching that video, 500 or 600 chemicals in Chick-fil-A. So I'm like, So me and Chick-fil-A, I like Chick-fil-A because I love the customer service. You will hear me say that all day long. But let's talk about the actual people that said, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and start my chicken business, even though KFC was around, right? So you got KFC was the number one of all time. Now you got Chick-fil-A came in there, boom, kicked them out the way, right? What other chicken places do we have? Have you heard of Raising Cane? Have you heard of Raising Cane? Have you heard of Zaxby's? Okay. Have you heard of Zaxby's? How about Walmart? Publix is selling chicken. Publix chicken is very popular. Very popular. So when I'm having a big gathering or function or whatever word you want to call it, baby shower, bridal shower, wedding, whatever, anniversary. My first instinct ain't let me call KFC. I'm like, let me call Publix, where shopping is a pleasure. Okay, so do you get my drift? Do you understand what I'm saying? Am I dropping gems that you're picking up? Are you getting it? So is there room for you in your business? Yes. What makes all these other places different from the original? They offer something different. Okay? They offer something different. You need to be different. What are you offering different when you start your notary business? Maybe it's extended hours, right? Maybe it's just plain old customer service. You speak to your clients, everybody else, like, what you want. I'm like, hello, thank you for calling None Better Notary. They want to do business with me because I make them feel like I want their business. Let's get these comments. Kim says, you popped up on my TikTok when I was looking for fingerprint information and you did the skit with your mom. I love your spirit and your enthusiasm. I've been following you ever since. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I lost my mommy in 22. So you see how old that video is, though. That's 22. This is 25. About almost 3 years. Then I lost my mother. She was in quite a few of my videos, actually. I didn't realize how many she was in until later. I went back and I was looking at another video. I was like, oh, I forgot mom was in that video. So, yeah, my mommy. Shout out to Bobby Jane. That's my ride or die always. So, yeah, that being the case. Lisa said 100. Helena says, I'm making myself familiar, but I do know that we have to have face FP. Let me see what is that. Helena, I'm making myself familiar, but I do know that we have to have FP. Can you tell me what FP is, Helena, please? Because I don't know what that is. FP. It might be something I'm just missing, but tell me what FP is. Lori says, after I joined the mentor program, I gained the confidence to get out there. There's nothing like the mentor program. Thank you so much, Lori. I appreciate it. And it will give you confidence. Lori's done the work too. It's not that she just joined mentorship and now all of a sudden she's a great notary. No, she put the work in. She comes to sessions, the weekly sessions. She asks questions. She's not afraid now to get out there. She gets stuck on an assignment. She still know we got her back. You got 3 other notaries plus Lisa is helping us this week. You got 4 people with different insights. Even though Lisa is still newer, Lisa also put in the work. She put in the work, and she's respected in our group as an expert. People respect Lisa, and that's what it's all about. And Lisa again, her, Lori, Denise, Donna's. We got 2 Donnas. I mean, our whole notary mentorship. The mentees are actually doing some amazing things. They really are. I just wish I could work with all of them on a more intimate level. And who knows, as we continue to grow, we don't know what that looks like. But Lisa has garnered the respect of her peers, and they know when she says something, she knows what she's talking about because she does the work. And it's funny because I needed a little assistance this week, and I was like, I had a couple people that were not part of the mentor program that I was just thinking about. I'm like, hey, how about I ask this person? I ask that person. And I decided, no, I've been looking at Lisa for a moment now anyway. And I think now is just the time. So she's joining us this week, and we'll just see how things go and, see if it's a fit for her. But I've really been enjoying her assisting us this week. And again, she's respected. Lori's respected. When she says something, people listen. And these are people that's actually doing the work. See, that's the other piece I want to keep emphasizing. They're not just watching something here on YouTube and it's like, now I'm an expert. No, they're doing the work. Denise, she started her own YouTube channel, Jersey Girl Stamps or something like that, if you want to follow Denise. But all that being said, is they're doing the work so they can speak with authority and they're being respected, and what more can you ask? People were excited for Lisa when her just helping out this week. So, you know, um, they all have progressed. They're doing amazing. Everybody's circumstances is different. And I'm proud of each and every one of them. And I'm even more proud, honestly, that they chose notary educators, that we are recognized in the industry. We may not get the big kudos from some of the other people out there, that we wouldn't I wouldn't mind if certain people recognize us, but I'm not out there begging for it either. So I do what I do. I help the people. I walk in silence a lot of times. I got a couple of people in the mentorship program doing that. I'm like, girl, tell us what you're doing so we can celebrate you. But I do that myself a lot of times. I'm not a big braggadocious person. I'm not flashing how much I make. I'm not flashing how much my mentees make. We're just not gonna do that. We just won't. So does that mean we move a little bit slower? We grow our personal business. No notary educators are none better. Just like I tell you guys, like a slow cooked meal on Sunday. We take our time. We're not in a hurry. Are there certain things that I would love to just blow up overnight? Yeah. But that's just not a reality. And sometimes I'm just not going to do what other people are doing to make that happen. And that's just facts. So I get to run my business the way I want to. You get to run your business how you want to, you know but that's just facts. So sometimes could we do things a little bit differently? Yeah, we could. A little faster, probably. But we just kind of take our time and it's been working. So like I said, we've been here on YouTube almost 5 years, almost running our own businesses, like almost 6. Been a notary off and on for 20, almost 30 now. So still learning, still adding services, and just still growing. I'm growing with you guys. Some things I'm still learning. Even the fact that the journal comes in hardback. That was at the suggestion of one of our mentees. Love this journal. I love this. And they all come in hardback. So we were in session and he just asked, he's like, hey, does that come in paperback? And I was like, no. Thinking to myself, it doesn't. Then when I got off the call with everyone, I said, well, why can't it? So that's why we're going to have a hot pink one at the end of business today, okay? You won't be able to get it for about a week, but about 3 to 4 days. But it will be a hot pink one coming soon. Be there, be square, okay? I might even add an orange too, since I'm doing 2 more. Let me write myself a note because I will forget. I'm going to add an orange and a hot pink. Is there any other color you would like to see or anything else while I'm adding to the notary collection? Let me know. Because I can add, matter of fact, I might do, because I like even numbers or things to look aesthetically correct on the thumbnail. So it's 15. I can add a couple more. So I'm gonna add an orange. I'm gonna add a hot pink. And what else? What other colors would you like to see? Y'all can give me one more, maybe two more. Something else you'd like to see. We already got the pets. We already got we have the pets and we have the cars. So what else would you like to see on a notary journal? When you pull out your notary journal, what would you like the people to see? Okay. Very good. So Lisa says, yes, Lori, and look where you are now, progress. Yeah, seriously. Seriously, you guys are knocking it out the box. Lori is saying, yeah, Lori W. I love me some Five Guys. Best Cajun fries. They sure do. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. So Lori says she is first on the page right after UPS. Can I get a whoop whoop? Go, Lori. And that's where we want you to be within the 3-pack. Okay? 3-pack. Very good. And she continues to get reviews and she continues to grow her business. She will be solidly placed there. And that's what you call organic. That's what you call organic. Lori has not paid for ads. I'm going to confirm that right quick before I make that statement. But she would have mentioned it, and she has not. Not that she tell me all her business. But Lori, did you pay for ads to get on number one? Let me know. I don't think you did. I think that's organic. Because now people are looking her name up. She's getting to events. She's doing her thing. And reviews will get you up there quicker than anything else. Lori, just confirming you did not pay for ads, correct? And if you are paying for ads, there's nothing wrong with that, but you just want to do it creatively, okay? And effectively. So what does that look like? Well, if you're going to run a Google ad just to get a little friction in your business, you want to make sure run the ad when you're actually available. Don't run it 24 hours when you're sleeping, your ad is still running. That is costing you money. That is wasting money, okay? Run an ad when you can actually work. That's my theory. Now, some people say, well, run it and they'll call you in the morning. No, I'm not paying for an ad when I'm sleeping in my bed. Okay. I'm just not. I'm just not. Now, that's my personal opinion. Make sure you use keywords. What are you advertising? Are you advertising mobile service? Are you advertising a apostille service? What are you advertising? So these are a few tips on your Google business, what you should be running when you writing in your ads, okay? To make sure that you're saying, I need to drink this water, guys. And for those of you who may be just joining us, again, I was just highlighting today our Become a Notary Signing Agent. It's not that complicated book. Booyah! What other color journal did you all want to see? So I'm going to put an orange out and a hot pink. What other color? Anything else? I'm going to go look into that. Orange or hot pink. Anything else? Let me make sure I'm not missing anything. What other colors? And welcome everyone. I see we got some new people. Oh, that water is so good. I'm gonna drink a big cup in a minute. I usually drink it lukewarm so I can drink more. So I was waiting on Lori to tell me if she ran ads. I don't think she did. She's just organically there because she followed the tips from Alexis's Google My Business training. And she worked on her Google page. Any other comments before we start wrapping up? Any other questions, comments? And I was also asking what other journal would you like to see? What other journal? And don't forget, you can join mentorship at any time. That's another common question I get about mentorship. Well, it already started. I'm behind. No, you start whenever you want to, because everybody in the program is at a different point. At a different point. Some people are on apostille. Some people are on field inspection. Some people just learn how to properly notarize. Some people just buying their supplies. And we cheer you all of the way. And that's what makes the difference. That is what makes the difference. Being a part of something where you have like-minded people already doing a thing that can help you to do the thing even faster, okay? Now, you can take your time and do it, which is what you can do in mentorship, too. It's not a set time. That's another common question I get. Well, how long is mentorship? There's not a set time. Mentorship as long as you need mentorship, okay? We're here for you. Let's see. Any other questions? I see we have quite a few new people that have joined us. What questions do we have? Questions, comments? I am going to add 2 more journals to the collection. To the journal collection, I'm going to add 2 more. Got a couple more things I'm working on for everybody. Our next session is tomorrow night. That's just going to be an open Q&A, which is every week is open Q&A after we do a little presentation or whatever. But tomorrow is going to be strictly Q&A. But we always start off with a story or something to break the ice, because sometimes people need a few minutes to kind of get their courage up to speak. And we really want you to enjoy the membership. You know, it's for you. It's for you. So what do we have? Give me something. Nothing else? If not, I'm going to start wrapping up. All right. For all things notary, check out notaryeducatorsllc.com. Also, all courses are 60% off. Use coupon code WIN, WIN2025. Check that out. That's on the self-paced courses. Membership is $47 per month. The coupon code is not for the mentorship. It's already $47. We can't do it any cheaper than that. Okay. And that's going to be that. All right. So guys, on behalf of Notary Educators, again, I'm your girl, Kimmi. I will be in touch and I will see you around. Bye.